Welcome to the very first video of The Art of Recovery, as I begin to share my story of recovery from addiction in prison and of how creating art has helped save my life. I don't know if this makes sense to anyone else, but it seems like most of my adult life I've looked for something to fix me. I'm talking about things that I've used because I hoped it would make me feel better or different or normal maybe. Constantly needing some kind of habit, making myself believe I've got to have it every day no matter the cost. Like alcohol or drugs, cigarettes, gambling, a lover, spending money, too much food, cannabis, a lottery ticket, pornography, a vape, something, all the time. So, let me explain what recovery from addiction means to me. Recovery is a long treatment process that has healed me of self hatred caused by the issues of my past so that I can care enough about myself to stop doing self destructive, harmful things. Then I could find the path to my dreams and goals and finally find some peace and happiness in life. And it works. I found this recovery while I was inside the Luther Luckett Correctional Complex in LaGrange, Kentucky, while I was serving a 34-year prison sentence for assault on a police officer with a vehicle and other charges I'd received for driving while intoxicated, crashing a cargo van into a roadblock on the way to a casino, sadly, breaking a Kentucky State Trooper's leg and nearly killing several people. Obviously, I should not have been driving that night. My drug and alcohol use was completely out of control. I literally lost everything after this wreck, and it seemed everyone I knew gave up on me. I lost my children. I lost most of my family, my girlfriend and home, nearly all of my friends, my business and career, all my valuables and belongings. Pretty much everything I'd ever loved or owned would soon be gone. And I do mean everything, including my freedom, for a while my sanity, and almost my life. I would eventually serve 12 long years, 8 months and 21 days straight before I completed this sentence and was released in October of 2020. I do believe that long time behind bars saved my life. But not at first I didn't. After all the years of second chances and opportunities to turn my life around, I basically gave up on myself like so many others do after this kind of terrible mistake. I gave up for 5 ugly years, and it was a dark time, one I still don't like to remember or think about very much. Drugs are rampant inside most prisons, and on December 31st, 2013, an overdose experience drove me to complete defeat, and I finally admitted to myself I was miserable. I hated the person I was, the way I felt inside, and the way I lived every day, so I decided to seek help, and I enrolled in the treatment programs available to anyone today. My story involves several years of soul-searching book work that I studied like a college course, except this is how I learned how to live life without constantly using something to feel better. I'm very grateful I did, and in January of 2024, I will celebrate 10 years clean from drugs and alcohol and free from all those bad habits. If you or someone you love are struggling with any kind of addiction or bad habit today, I would love for you to hear my story. I have a powerful testimony of how it's never too late. Anybody can change their life completely, no matter the circumstances or how bad it is, and find a new way to live, because there are solutions and they do work. It's a process for eliminating harmful and useless behaviors from our lives and doing something else. My own list of addictions is long, and they are embarrassing for me to talk about them, but I'm going to in my upcoming videos. You see, to me, recovery is a daily thing now, not only about addictions, but a process of change as I try to become a better, happier, and more content person without needing habits to do it. One definition of recovery says it means to go back to a former or maybe a better version of ourselves. So I am trying to go back to a better version of myself. My story is difficult for me to share publicly, so it may take me a little while to tell it. I will be uploading more videos soon, some about recovery and treatment, and some about creating art. So please subscribe, and hopefully it will be worth it. The art on display here is a big part of this story. Every piece is a chapter. Some are a month or more of my prison sentence, and I dedicated them to my children and family I'd lost. They were created with Blick art materials, a place with so many great products. I had choices for new hobbies, and along the way, I realized that creating art is one good way to develop new habits, to replace the bad habits as I quit them. My habit of creating art began with simple picture frames. Anyone who learns to make these frames can make nearly all the pieces you see here behind me. If you are watching this on a Securus tablet inside the Department of Corrections, I have been right where you are, and I have so much more I'd like to say to you. So please, have your family contact us on the website recoveringarts.com to get the first set of instructions and register your art with us. If you are finding this on YouTube and would also like to learn about creating art, or maybe you have some kind of habit you wish you could quit, welcome to the Art of Recovery. Please check out the upcoming videos. Thank you for watching.